Today's alert day is for potentially strong storms this evening. We saw round one this morning. Right now, the sun is out and it's humid over Camden Yards because of the potential for strong storms later. The O's White Sox game, originally scheduled for 7:05, will now start today at 4:30. Meteorologist Cutter Martin is in the First Alert Weather Center with a look at live radar and what's coming. Cutter.
Yeah, Nikki, right now pretty calm. It's warm, it's humid. The stage is set for an increasing risk of severe weather as we get into the late afternoon and the evening hours. Here's why today is a first alert weather day, risk of severe weather. And then also with that, we do have just the general impact of non-severe thunderstorms. We know there are going to be showers and thunderstorms sweeping through. It's going to put a pause on the evening plans, slow the later evening commute plans. And then we also do have that risk of a few storms becoming severe. Also heavy rain, a potential. We've had several rounds of wet weather despite being in a drought. The surface is now saturated. Any heavy rain we get this evening could run off pretty quickly. For that reason, flood watch in effect goes into effect at 7 p.m. and it remains in effect overnight tonight. All counties shaded in green, much of eastern Maryland. As far as the eastern shore is concerned, just Cecil County. Right now, first alert radar is dry, quiet lunch hour. Get the outdoor table. Don't be worried about the weather for the rest of the noon hour. Temperatures warm, approaching 80 degrees. You have that little bit of humidity hour by hour, Nikki. It's really dinner time when that chance of showers and thunderstorms is going to quickly increase. Latest timing, we'll walk you hour by hour and when we could see nicer weather back in the forecast coming up here in just a few minutes.
All right, Cutter, thanks. Welcome back on this alert day, taking a live look at the WJZ Outback as we are bracing for some storms coming up later. But look, 78 degrees today. Cutter, you wouldn't think that it was going to be getting that bad later.
Well, you know, it's tricky. It's kind of ironic here. We have temperatures in the upper 70s, lower 80s. Had it not been for the clouds breaking and temperatures already approaching 80, and, you know, it's only 12:15, 12:18 or so. If it wasn't for that fact, we would not have as significant of a risk of severe weather as what is developing right now. We knew it was going to be a stormy day. We've had that alert day in place for a few days now, but the risk of locally severe conditions has begun to increase. Number one, because of the clouds breaking up. You're seeing that. And then this area of low pressure off to our west that continues to quickly move east. Already rain in western Maryland, just sprinkles. But what's going to happen is as this moves east, we're going to see new showers and thunderstorms start to develop across the state. But for the next hour or two, maybe 3 or 4 max, we're pretty quiet. Sprinkles in the western part of the state, but overall not too much going on heading into the early portion of the afternoon. Going for a high temperature of 80 in Baltimore today, 78 in Cambridge, Hagerstown 75, 78 La Plata. So it's warm enough, it's humid enough for showers and thunderstorms to really ramp up and get going. We're just going to have to wait a little bit, and we have time to get ready for those to move in. Case in point, the O's game now moved up to a first pitch at 4:30. Still towards the end of the game, though, we're going to be watching the potential for some showers and thunderstorms moving into the metro, and then that chance really spikes by mid to late evening. So we pushed back the peak chance of storms just a few hours from when we spoke yesterday, but the same general idea, an evening peak storm threat. Greatest risk with these storms will be damaging winds, gusts to 70 miles an hour possible. Also heavy rain. Could be some street flooding, especially after some of these early morning showers we've already had. Hail up to about the size of maybe bigger than quarters, possibly golf ball as a max there, and an isolated tornado or two, especially south of Baltimore, certainly a possibility. Starting our clock at 5 p.m. This is brand new data coming in, but I want to draw attention to the fact that this is the most likely scenario. Still by 5, we could have an isolated shower or thunderstorm develop closer into Baltimore, even earlier than what this data says. Something we're keeping an eye on and something you should pay attention to as well as you head into the evening commute. By 7 p.m., showers and thunderstorms ongoing. Stormiest, I would say maybe 6 to 9 or so from west to east across the metro. Stormiest after 7 p.m. for the eastern shore. And then we get a little bit of a break as we approach late evening, midnight, 11 p.m. Heavy rain threat increases early Saturday morning. Now, while you're sleeping with this band, the risk of severe weather will be lower, but the risk of heavy rain will ramp up. So we could wake up to some flooded streets. The typical trouble spots kind of in a worst case scenario as we get into our early Saturday morning. Speaking of cooler tomorrow morning, temperatures in the mid to upper 50s, a few early morning showers. We'll get a bit of a mid-morning break, and then new showers and thunderstorms will pop back up Saturday afternoon as temperatures approach the lower 70s. Cooler day, though, tomorrow. Upper 60s in Baltimore, 70 Clinton, 69 Cambridge, but enough juice in the atmosphere, so to speak, to still get some showers and thunderstorms popping up on our Saturday. I think hit or miss coverage, not everyone dealing with it, but as we get into the afternoon, scattered showers and storms blasting through. 1 or 2 could be strong with gusty winds and small hail. Then, Nikki, nice weather. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, warming up with sunshine.
Ooh.
Storms in the forecast this evening, severe weather threat with those. So don't cancel everything, but stay in touch, please, with the forecast this evening. We'll keep you updated on the go in the CBS News app. If you're out grabbing dinner, risk of hail, wind, a couple tornadoes can't be ruled out this evening, and then more rain overnight tonight into Saturday. Daytime scattered showers and storms, but peak severe threat is this evening. Mom Nature paying us back there. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, stunning sunshine. We're warming up. Some could push 90 by next Wednesday.